Hey everybody, it's Sophie here, and it was a long time I made a video, and it's been a busy week, and I have set up my web page, and still struggling, not struggling with it, but I'm working on it to improve it, to make it better. And actually, I think I'm in the middle mess, or what to call it, meaning that now I really have to show my power in being persistent. I think everybody gets to that point at some point. So therefore I was making a blog about it because I heard a great podcast with Michael Hyatt with a very catchy title. Let's see, I have a cheat note. The one-way guarantee you won't succeed. It's a great one because you really want to listen to what that means. And the thing is that it was about persistence, and we often get to hear stay persistent, right? And it's an of course thing for me. It's very important. Yes, it is. You have to stay persistent to get somewhere and get where you want. But at moments you might need some tools how to be persistent, how you can manage being more persistent. Okay, so he made a list about it, and actually I did my own blog about it. You can find it on my webpage. I bump it out right now. I write it down, the address down here. Actually, I'm cooking food at the same time. Sorry. Hope you can cope with that. Anyway, he has 6 things that you can sort of think of and put write them down and make a note and have it right beside you when you're like in the most struggle moment ever. And you need to stay persistent to get where you want. So number 1 is to set goals. And to me, it's not a it's not like a wow thing to hear that, because you hear it a lot, but the thing is that it's so important that you set goals, and what I want to add to that is to make crystal clear goals. You say you maybe want some more time freedom, but why do you want that? Maybe because I want to spend more time with my kids, but why do you want that? Like, dig into it, okay? Sorry, that's how I think about it. Yes, it's important to set goals. Also, number 2, keep the end in mind. Oh yeah, it's important. Always keep the end in mind, and like many of us use the vision board or something else, or maybe I heard at one point one guy, he was like, he wanted really badly the car, so he went to the store where they sold the car. So he was like trying it out just to feel it, go with it for a ride, just to get the feeling of this might be true someday that I'll get this car. This is like, for example, keep that in mind. What's the outcome on where you want to go? So number three, improve your pace and your enthusiasm, and renew your enthusiasm. Yes, it's very important to do that. At some points you might need to do that quite often, and at some points you don't have to do it often, but renew your enthusiasm for in what you're doing, and also reconnect with your why. The why is the most essential thing, I think, but there is more to come. Number 4 is run and walk. Yes, what does it mean by that? I thought this one was really great. Sorry. Making the Swedish meatballs, by the way. Anyway, run and walk. That means that if you wanna to be persistent, we might often think that you have to work all the time, and you get like big stars when you're working like every single minute, 24/7, day and night, mornings, days, evenings, weekends, and you just like staying so focused on what you're doing, and you're not taking any time off. I know Misha is bringing this up. Take a day off, but that means run and walk. I mean, you have to slow down for a bit, renew your environment, take a walk, go somewhere for a few days or whatever is necessary for you. Otherwise, you will be burned out, and which is a big problem these days in the society, especially here where I live in Sweden. The numbers of people getting sick leave for burnout is increasing massively, especially this year. And to me, it's a sign. It's a sign of saying something that it's nothing healthy about being stressed out, going straight forward, not take some time off and think about what you're doing. So run and walk, okay? Number 5. Kill your distractions. Oh boy, don't we have many distractions? And it's like sort of blinking and plinging all the time in your ears. Doesn't matter if it's your phone, the TV, the computer, your iPad, your kids, your partner, your dog, or whatever. You cannot turn them all off, right? But you can turn the things you can turn off, turn them off. Okay? That will make it easier to focus on what you're doing and set an hour saying, now I'm gonna stay laser focused on what I'm doing, and you will get more done. Okay? That's what I think, but it's hard because you want to be, what do you say? Be there in case someone needs to talk to you, or someone want to answer a question or whatever. But it's so important, and I can get really frustrated. People have to look at their phone when you're like sitting on a dinner, and I was thinking sometimes I might ask them what's so important, and it's kind of annoying for them. They don't like it, and they might say, well, it's work. Okay, but now you're not working now, it's your free time, right? And they say yes, but I have to be able to reach. Well, does it matter if you answer tomorrow? No. Well, why don't you? So I think it's important to kill the distractions. It's hard, but we can get better at it. Okay. Number 6. Change your self-image. Oh boy, I thought this one was really good. Change your self-image. It's very good because it's not only me. I think a lot of us are like sort of having a little devil sitting here saying that you're a quitter. You're not good at this. Who do you think you are? Most of all, they might say you're a quitter, reminding you about when you might ended your marriage, for example. Many people do, or when you quit your job, which wasn't the best sort of solution for the moment, or whatever. You have quit something in your life and you're not proud of it, but still it's the reminder sitting here telling you you're a quitter. So push that one away and say, I'm not a quitter. I'm gonna go through with this. I'm gonna follow through for the whole way to get where I want. So that's a good one as well. A really good one. Being more nice to yourself. I know, I can admit that I'm quite harsh to myself, and it doesn't help me. It only gets me more down or whatever. But being aware of it, I can at least try to change it and think about it more than I have. So change your self-image. It's a good one because you're not a quitter. You still here? Well, anyway, this was all from me. And the thing is that there are big temptations when we deal with persistence. And I will take them in another video. But I hope this might got something for you to keep in mind. And maybe it might help you at some point. And why not, if you didn't get them all here, check out the blog and write them down and put them on a piece of paper and put it right beside the laws and keep them in mind. What else? Yes, the most important one today in this video. I want to wish you a great weekend and keep on doing your amazing sales. It's so many thumbs up. I'm so happy for you. I'm gonna disappear for the weekend. I'm gonna go on a bike race. And I will keep all these 6 things about persistence in my mind. Take care. Bye-bye.